Upi yuanglo dulu wanglo birhaneri payumading ayah.
An old Eskimo legend says that an owl and a raven were good friends. One day, they were playing the bone game inside the igloo. The owl picked the bones to make an igloo so fast that you couldn't even see him do it. The raven rode his dog team around the igloo to pick up 2 large seals because the hungry owl was starving. Soon the raven got bored with the game and went to get the oil suit. "Let's paint each other instead," he said.
Adi, takukanya ulang amat je kalau yang kami nak. Adi, Allah lihat. Siswalu jarak kuma, Allah lipalo. Uktu jarak minta. Uktu wabili agila hakku. Jadi jakali tua, abingai, ujai itu tinggi. Ini jarak semua gama. Jakali, kacau nakal nurut tua kita. Macam mana abingai. Nakikikik, ukalikot, akikikot, namatiyat, sigumiyak, dati, nakikilak. Sabi nga rin, nabiyukin ang nitukod siya nga iwas, siya nga iwalakas ko. Tupinigat eh. Ikiyak siya rin. Kaya malipid ako yung anak ko. Upi yami hubiak kami, ami asal kami. Kami ninig biju siya kakitiyo. Aya, aya, ya, aya, ya, aya, ya, aya, ya, ya, aya, ya, ya, ya.
"I look wonderful," he said. "You painted me very well. You can have these comics for what you did." Comics for what you did. He was so happy that he kept moving around when the owl started painting him.
Sana ka sumulu ada punya woman sana ka tu ada punya ada sekali lagi ada kalau wala sekecil na takut siapa ada sekali
Tulu wali upik kamu sana kamu sudah jadi nanti sudah lalu.
Come on, stay still.
somebody I know. Somebody I know. A white man-made sickness, and it's spreading faster than anybody could witness. Anybody could witness. So go drink your fucking booze and make up some excuse. But I know that every bruise was made by your abuse. And how many do we have to lose? We become a statistic on the news. Please tell me that there's something you'll do before it catches up to me too. All the teach us judgment and shame, so we become pawns in your little game, for your political gain. We are the very proof of your failure to erase the truth. The past is coming for you, and you know that it's the truth. You're killing all of our youth, all because we have different views. So go drink your fucking booze and make up some excuse. But I know that every bruise was made by your abuse. And how many do we have to lose? We become a statistic on the news. Please tell me that there's something you'll do before it catches up to me too. You may have burned us with your lies. The world ignored all of our cries, but from the ashes we will rise. Flowers on fade from the past through generations. It will last. All the pain from the past through generations. It will last. Pain from the past through generations. From the past through generations. From the past through generations. From the pain. From the pain. From the pain. Pain.
Qallunaat government official. We didn't know trees. We didn't know animals as pets. Our parents had names. And Dick and Jane, if it was an accurate description of how Qallunaat lived, most of us couldn't relate to it from the book.
Surely he must be Anguti Marik, a man among men.
Salutations, I don't know a lot. I didn't know a lot. Hello, I talked out actually Nalunang itok. Amato, ilangit. Greetings, like Tamati.
There was a Qallingasik, which means drooping pants. And I remember one time I wrote a note to you and I gave it to one of my younger brothers. And I said, "Dear Idisai, I will be hunting ptarmigan today, so I won't be going to school." And I think I signed my name. And another boy and I took off, walked across the Qallunaat River, and we were just reaching the other side of the river when up runs Idisai, quite assertive, aggressive and assertive, very clear, making it very clear to us that we are to go back to school. And my buddy and I were trying to make it just as clear that we're not going back to school, but of course, you are the Qallunaat teacher, you're the boss, and you prevail. But you prevail at the cost of picking me up like a sack of flour and on your shoulder, and grabbing the other guy by the wrist and dragging him physically back 2 miles. And we had quite a fight. You trying to get me inside the schoolhouse without any success. Because I was fighting actually for my life. When I look at pictures of myself of that time, I look at an Eskimo man in the making. I look at a young boy who's just skimming through boyhood to be a man among men in the Eskimo style. That trajectory of seeing myself to be a man among men, being broadsided by civilization.
What's the best thing that's happened as a result of the Qallunaat coming up here?
Only an expert can deal with the problem. In America, we like solutions. We like solutions to problems. And there's so many companies that offer solutions. Companies with names like the pet solution, the hair solution, the debt solution, the world solution, the sushi.
People struggle, even basic meals, you know, sometimes we get asked, you have extra cereal, you have bread, like just the basics.
This is every day. you don't have a problem. But you want to go on the show, and so you need a problem. And so you invent a problem. But if you're not an expert in problems, you're probably not going to make up a very plausible problem.
Life in Nunavut. A Conference Board of Canada report says more than a quarter of the people living in the territory don't have affordable access to food, but food security experts say the situation is actually much worse, affecting almost half of Nunavut's population.
A brazen act on behalf of a company who holds the literal lives of people in these communities in their hands.
But don't forget, this is a question for the regular viewer. The person who's barely getting by. The person who's watching shows about people with problems. The person who's one of the 60% of the U.S. population. 1.3 weeks away. 1.3 paychecks away from a shelter.
Nutrition North.
Nutritious foods.
Nutritious food.
The Northwest Company is looking for debt forgiveness from the city of Qallunaat. The company has an estimated net worth of about $1.9 billion.
Federal subsidies to the NWC to reduce the high price of nutritious food.
Deal with the problem and only an expert can deal with the problem and only an expert can deal with the problem.
And essential goods in the northern stores are being diverted from customers.
And Northmart is
millions of dollars in federal government's Nutrition North Canada program, or NNC, has an annual budget of around $130 million to help subsidize northern food costs. $130 million. Recipients are contracted to pass 100% of the subsidy on to customers through subsidized product pricing.
Other experts say, just because all your friends are fired and your family's broke and we didn't see it coming doesn't mean that we were wrong. And just because you lost your job and your house and all your savings doesn't mean that you don't have to pay for the bailouts, for the traders and the bankers and the speculators. Because only an expert can design a bailout, and only an expert can expect a bailout.
Because only an expert can deal with the problem, and only an expert can deal with the problem.
Millions of dollars are...
And if that subsidy is being diverted, if that is true, then that is horrific. That is the worst case of corporate profit. Is horrific. That is the worst case of corporate profit. That is true, then that is horrific. That is the worst case of corporate profit.
And sometimes, when it's really, 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 really hot, and it's July and January, and there's no more snow, and huge waves are wiping out cities, and hurricanes are everywhere, and everyone knows it's a problem.
Involved early on in the uncertified class action means more information being shared to support the claim.
Pointing to individual items and dollars, but if you want to provide your own experiences, that's extremely helpful to us.
And wins an Oscar about the problem, and gets the Nobel Prize about the problem, then all the other experts have to agree it is most likely a problem.
Cause only an expert can deal with the problem, and only an expert can deal with the problem, and only an expert can deal with the problem.
Basic meals, you know, sometimes we get asked, you have extra cereal, you have bread, like just the basic meals, you know, sometimes we get asked, you have extra cereal, you have bread, like just the basic.
Even though a country can invade another country and flatten it and ruin it and create havoc and civil war in that other country, if the experts say it's not a problem, and everyone agrees they're experts and good at seeing problems, then invading those countries is simply not a problem. And if a country tortures people and holds citizens without cause or trial and sets up military tribunals, this is also not a problem. Unless there's an expert who says, this is the beginning
problem.
Cause only an expert can deal with the problem, and only an expert can deal with the problem, and only an expert can deal with the problem. Cause only an expert can deal with the problem, and only an expert can deal with the problem, and only an expert can deal with the problem, 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 deal with the problem.
Comic.
Poverty is culture, that the bare minimum is customary, but our love is bigger than all this. Inuit Because we are Inuit, we live well. Follow the lines and cracks of rocks. Net the fish at the seashore. Gather handfuls of berries. Abundance. Dance till your clothes are soaked in sweat. Throw a harpoon into a giant animal. String together beads in all the colors. Exuberance. Watch us laugh. Listen to our stories. Soak in our names. Celebrate. Happy and safe. Our bodies are free. Our Our love is bigger than all this. Our love is bigger than all this.
Isliangmit, illuiangmut, ilivitsuuluta, inungortugut, suli ilivitsuuvugut.
Where is this support from leaders with power and ability to make change? Where are our non-Indigenous allies? Thank you, Madam Speaker.